Hi, I'm Christine Oviet and I'm an elementary liaison counsellor at Agnes Davidson and Park Meadows Schools.
Hi, I'm Michelle McFadden. I too am an elementary liaison counsellor and my positions are at Mike Mountainhorse and Lethbridge Christian School. Well, I don't know if we have a specific name or title for our collaborative community, but our community is sort of developed around the theme of separation and divorce. And as our families are changing, we know that these changes often impact how students learn and engage in the classroom. And so as a group of counselors, we analyzed and the different resources, and we looked at what was out there as far as supports for children around separation and divorce, and we kind of realized we wanted to consolidate what was out there so that it would better meet the student needs.
We looked at some of the research for how to create a group around supporting kids who have been through separation and divorce and supporting families, and looked at what some of the trends were for 21st century learners. This is a small group. We decided that one of the goals for our collaboration was we would be able to share this resource with all of the other counseling teams that are in all of the other elementary schools, and then eventually on up to middle and high school. If they want to take it and adopt it, they can.
Well, through the process of doing research and observing the trends, we started to implement that knowledge into our day-to-day practice with students. So although the project is just been completed, we've been able to use the information we've gained to support children and their families through this challenging and changing time for them.
We started out to devise a program that has several different sessions that we can put together for a targeted group. So we provide supports at the universal, targeted, and individual level, and this was to meet the needs of that targeted group where staff or families might identify some kids that are having a hard time with some changes in their life as a result of the separation or of a divorce. And it's based on some of the stages of change that kids go through, and with an educational and counseling background, we are in a unique position to provide differentiation of the activities and to meet the needs of the different educational levels of all of the kids in the group, and to provide that support for students with some supportive counseling interventions as well. Our overarching goal would be for us to have a resource that helps to support students, families, and other counseling teams throughout the district.
So the future plan around the whole idea of this project is that we would have something that we could then share amongst the other elementary school counselors as well as our Making Connections staff. But in addition to that, we can look at middle and high school counseling teams using this by just adapting it to their populations. It can also be shared with other community agencies, so whether that's Alberta Mental Health Children's Team or Lethbridge Family Services or the Family Centre, or we can even see it being shared amongst other districts at the Teachers' Convention, so other counseling teams from other districts. So it definitely can be something that is expanded and utilized by many.
One of the benefits for us for the collaboration is that we're able to share our professional experiences and the knowledge that we have individually instead of working in professional isolation, which is so often what happens with the counseling role. So it's really given us a chance to share the resources that we've acquired separately, and then also that we've seen, and some of the research that we've read too. So we've both been active in reading some of the academic research around the change process, and that's given us a great chance to collaborate.
And I think the other benefit from that is that not only do we benefit as professionals in being able to provide better supports to our students, but those students and those families also will benefit from better services, and then of course the additional counseling or community team members. So yeah, so it's a win-win.